reports.
Yeah, Roger, we've got them.
In the early hours of the morning, on an isolated stretch of coast, the Norfolk police helicopter comes across the illegal party.
And you've got approximately 30-odd vehicles there, and then you've got a large gathering of people a little way away from those vehicles.
120 people are already partying, and callers have reported that more are on the way. Away from the camera, roadblocks are set up, and then on the left, the police move in on the illegal party. 3 people are arrested, and another rave has been stopped in its early stages.
It's working because we're being very proactive. We are being quite forceful. We are visiting the events, we're closing them down where necessary, and we are basically taking the action that the public have asked us to do.
Tonight, for the first time, we can show what's been going on behind the scenes. For the last 3 months, extra staff have been on duty every weekend, dedicated to breaking up raves anywhere in East Anglia. Upstairs, intelligence staff monitor vehicles as they enter the county and check out tip-offs. Down in the gym, the foot soldiers gather to be briefed.
We're going to run this very much like we have done for the past few weekends.
Units will be based around Norfolk all night, ready to respond the minute a call comes in.
And Central, Thetford and the bypass.
Not long ago there were raves in East Anglia every weekend, but now they're far fewer. Party websites and chat rooms are advising people to avoid the county. It's thought the raves are moving further west to places like Bedfordshire and Buckinghamshire. Back at Horsey yesterday, the mess that follows a rave. 2 of the partygoers were trying to clear up. They didn't want to be interviewed, but they told me they thought the police action had been very heavy-handed. The party, they said, was only being attended by local people who didn't want any trouble. There was a time when raves would go on for several days. Now the police seem good at stopping them in their early stages. But this is a costly operation, both in terms of money and resources. Andrew Sinclair, BBC Look East, Norfolk.
Well, Superintendent Jim Smurden is one of the watch commanders for this special force. When I spoke to him late this afternoon, I asked him about those claims that his team had been heavy-handed.
Well, what we're there to do is to tell people the party's over and it is time to go home. And the police tactics are to provide a line and to escort them and encourage them to go back to their vehicles and leave. At no stage was there anything other than that. There was no confrontation. The majority of people, apart from the 2 that were arrested, did exactly that, got back in their vehicles and left.
In effect, though, what you're going to do is push them to somewhere else, isn't it?
Well, potentially, but of course they always have the option, if they wish to do so, is to have a proper organised event. And if they wish to do that, then we would assist them in so doing.
As far as your organisation is concerned, how much is it costing?
Well, this is something as a priority for our communities anyway. So it's a pre-planned operation which the costs are already budgeted for. So it's actually part of our day-to-day policing. And it's also fair to say that the units that we had on Saturday will assist in the other general policing of the county.
But you've got dog handlers, you've got helicopters, you've got lots of police stationed across the region. It must be costing a small fortune.
No, I wouldn't say it's costing a small fortune. Yes, it would be fair to say it would cost more than our normal day-to-day policing, but those dog handlers would be available to assist policing the rest of the county, and of course so would the helicopter.
You've got very good intelligence. What does your intelligence tell you about how successful you're being?
It tells us we're being very successful, that the Norfolk and Suffolk, of course, as well, are no longer very attractive places for ravers to come to. You know, let's make no mistake here, this isn't about people just having a party. This is about people trying to make a lot of money, and in an illegal way. And for that reason, you know, we're very thankful we are being successful, and we've seized a lot of equipment.
Superintendent, thank you very much.
Thank you.